listen, they've been able to put points on the board, but Coach Ron Wingenbach, who's been there a long time, 31st year, has won a lot of games. He doesn't want to reinvent the wheel. He wants to stay on the field, keep moving the chains as they're doing right there, picking up that first down with the QB sneak. And listen, you got an offensive line anchored by one of the more promising offensive line prospects in the nation, heading to a Power 5 program. Don't overthink it. Run the football until they show you that they can stop it.
Leingang, a great block, and Garcia goes right behind the Kansas State commit for another first down. Pushing the pile once more. That'll be a fresh set of downs, and a 1st and goal coming up as Century's knocking on the doorstep early.
The reason to change that formula, they entered the fullback here on the dive.
Stretching forward and punching it into the end zone. Jaden Braun. Touchdown Century to open the scoring here in Bismarck.
We're working Garcia down the field. This time to give some love to the big man leading up front. Jaden Braun, nice pull right up the middle.
Ron Wingenbach, he has just built a dynasty here in Bismarck. 3 state championships in 5 years. People try and use the term rebuild. Well, Ron Wingenbach, he just reloads. And it really all started with Carson Wentz when you think about it. He played for this Century team before he was a star at North Dakota State and now the Eagles. In 2011, he brought them to a state championship game, and he has really taken off with his career. But he moved on, and that's when this thing took off. 5 title appearances in the last decade for Century. Back to Garcia, why not? The ground game's working. He won't go down, pushing that pile, pedaling those feet for every yard he could gain.
Oh, really nice job by those big guys up front. We've been talking about Leingang, the Kansas State commit, but those other 4 guys doing a nice job of getting push as well. And I think when Carson Wentz was there before, he probably had some pretty good high school O-linemen in front of him as well.
I love class valedictorian. He's got the football IQ, he's got the classroom IQ, and he also won a state championship with the basketball team.
Well, what that screams is well-rounded. Looking for high school prospects, as a college coach, and those multi-sport athletes, those guys who take care of business in the classroom, and he certainly checked all those boxes.
He ends up graduating at 6'5", takes a redshirt year at North Dakota State, and then the rest is history. Ends up being the number 2 pick in the NFL draft, winning a Super Bowl with the Eagles. But without that growth spurt, you can be as good as you want, but 5'8" is not going to cut it. You need to be that 6'5" frame. Schaffner kept it himself, going to tuck and run. Drilled at the 10-yard line, spinning out of a tackle. Big hit there. And a solid gain to set up 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, good recognition from him right away. You're going to see the opportunity that he's going to, on the play action, he's going to roll out. Watch that defender. He's not coming off. He sees the lane there, quickly makes the decision to tuck and run, and then, listen, no sliding for him.
That needs to all come together, and it certainly did for Wentz. 3rd and 5, back to Garcia. He's been the go-to guy all night. And he picks up another first down, 1st and goal here for Century. Carries at 64 yards. They feed Garcia again, barreling into the end zone. Cade Garcia, touchdown Century. Eight plays, 45 yards, and a second touchdown of this first quarter for the reigning state champions. Cade Garcia is the man right now. Load him up, he'll take care of the rest. Punching it in, and a 13-0 lead early for Century. And it's really been, I think, the field position that's been so tough. You know,
well, it's just the inability to get a low kick there.
It's blocked. It's Century fell on it. It's gone from bad to worse for Legacy in this first quarter.
Dominating Century has been.
Weaving his way through, Peyton Arndt. And the sophomore finds pay dirt. Century pouring it on to this opening quarter.
Coach Wingenbach said that Arndt was their best freshman player a year ago, and getting his touch now as a sophomore, and a really nice run by that young man just following his blocks. You see that, the nice cut inside. Sees his offensive lineman turn the guy inside. He makes the cut off his rear end and right in the end zone. Very nice run by that young man. You can see why they feel like he brings a lot of promise.
2 plays, 9 yards, another touchdown. Cashing in on the special teams miscue.
Kind of struggled to get anything going.
Yeah, that penalty backs him up 15 yards, which is more total yards than they've gained all first quarter. Taking a deep shot, and it's caught. Just what Legacy needed, a big play. Clay Feland hooking up with Nick Kupfer.
Yeah, went back to number 88 on the other side of the field. As you mentioned, a big play. He does a nice job of tracking the football, finding it, adjusting it. You need some big plays, absolutely, but I don't think you can survive on that here. He's going to hold on to it.
Takes it himself, room to run. Feland showing off the legs past the 40. A stiff arm all the way to the 35. Back-to-back big plays for Legacy as they've grown into this game.
Yeah, design run, quickly tucks it, got upfield.
Open the second quarter, second and long. Throwing deep, Feland, and it's caught for a touchdown. Nick Kupfer. What a way to start this second quarter. Feland starting to feel it. 45-yard touchdown, and that's exactly what Legacy needed.
A big drive there by Feland, making plays, and he's going to get immediate pressure in his face. He's not really able to step into it. He puts up there a nice job again. Nick Kupfer, they've targeted him a few times, and he came up with 2 big catches.
Special teams continues to be an issue, though. Play action here. Guess who? Andrew Leingang. Unblocked and a sack for the Kansas State commit.
It looks like giving him that rest on that last offensive series, paying some dividends here. See him working just unblocked, and yeah, it's pretty easy one. One guy you may not want to just keep turned loose is a guy heading to the Big 12 to play college football.
Now Leingang recruited by the Wildcats as an offensive lineman, but plays both sides of the ball for Century. And
obviously firsthand experience. There's some underrated prospects in this state. It may take a little bit of time, a little bit more development, but if with the relationships, and recruiting's all about relationships, with the relationships they've already had built, try to take advantage of that and find some players that they could develop down the road. Seeing Leingang right there, you see the pad level, how he's able to bend. He carries his weight well. Once he gets into that program, he's able to focus on one side of the football. And the other thing is I think he fits the mold they're looking for. They're looking for some of those kind of hard hat, tough kids who are willing to kind of put into work, some of that Midwest mentality.
Through Garcia, I guess, why change it? Oh, and the special teams has been terrific tonight. The second block punt of the night, and it goes for a touchdown. Colton Schulte takes it to the house.
That one was not due to the snap. They've had some struggles earlier on. That one, the snap was on just too long to get it off. See, the snap's a little bit high, he feels it, but just right off the edge, he's able to kind of get up in the air, get it off the toe, and scoop it up and score. Century's success tonight on offense has really just come on the ground. They're making a big play on special teams. Second block tonight.
And Colton Schulte joined this team as a punter. He's a hockey player, a baseball player, came out for football, for fun, and I mean, clearly an athletic family. His grandfather signed by the Chicago White Sox.
But they wanted to get both of those guys on the field at the same time.
Feland taking it himself, shedding tackler, still won't go down, finally falling forward. Another great run from the senior quarterback. Woodbury in motion again. Feland, heavy pressure, escapes it, rolling right, fires, and it's caught for a first down. Big pickup. Exactly what Legacy needed.
Brady.
Feland. 5 coming at him. Throws. It's caught for a touchdown. Matt Jensen, and Legacy puts up a touchdown with 20 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, Feland this time they give him some protection. See him breaking over the middle. He's able to put it right on him, Matt Jensen. Really nice job on that drive by Feland to continue to bounce back, make plays, keep them moving. Head into the half with a little bit of momentum.
8 plays, 80 yards in just 2.5 minutes.
We're just getting started for the season.
Kickoff weekend, a huge success as we get this second half underway. And we have been sports craved during the COVID quarantine. Football craved is dead.
Yeah, it looked like I don't know if he was going to try to go onside, and he tried to kind of top spin it a little bit there.
Wentz on the field right now. Right back to Garcia. Why not? Ahead of steam, a burst of speed. Cade Garcia untouched. And just like that, Century, a touchdown to start this third quarter. Feland out of the gun. Takes it himself. Trying to turn the corner. He's into the end zone. Clay Feland, and Legacy not going away. It's a 2-score game in Bismarck. In Bismarck, we've got a great game. Legacy battling the reigning state champs. Taking a deep shot. Why not? Looking for Woodbury. Actually, that's the favorite target, Nick Kupfer. Great grab. Wow, Nick Kupfer doing everything he can to hang on to that one, and Legacy back in business.
Yeah, nice job rolling out. Buy some time. You're going to see a defender coming to screen, but he never finds the football and just gets the hands up. But outstanding concentration there by Kupfer. He stays with it, tracks the football. He's able to haul it in. Really nice play by that young man. The point in saying that before was you didn't need to get it all on that throw.
DJ Seidel looking for 3. He has enough leg. And it's good. DJ Seidel drills it.
My apologies.
42 yards
TJ,
field goal.
He had the better leg than I thought, and put it through and put him on the board. And he's brought the offense along with him.
Feland takes it himself. Looking for the hole, finds it. Still on his feet. How about this? Clay Feland stretching for the pylon. Is he in? Think they're going to mark him just shy, but Clay Feland is feeling it. The senior in his first varsity start. Kupfer in motion. Feland keeps it himself, pushing the pile. He's in! Touchdown Legacy, and we've got a ball game in Bismarck.
It's going to be one I don't know if this is the type of range.
42-yard attempt.
It would match the one that Legacy made in terms of length.
Wade James steps into it. And it is good. Wade James drills it from 42 yards to give Century some breathing room. Schaffner keeps it himself, swallowed up in the backfield. Great tackle by Drake and Stugelmeyer. And the junior has given Legacy life late in this fourth quarter. Quarterback at his first start has been terrific. Feland throwing off his back foot. It's caught somehow, lofts it over the secondary and finds Lyric Hoffman at 42. And that clock ticking. Feland, pressure coming, trying to get rid of it, wrapped up and taken down in the backfield.
Lucas Schweigart, he's been in there quite a few times tonight. Feland's been able to elude that rush at times. In a position to be in a more manageable fourth if there's nothing there.
Unprotected and on the blind side, taken down Thomas Jeske, the senior. Yeah, 4th and 12. This is the ball game. Feland back to pass. Under pressure, wrapped up, and that'll do it. Guess who? Thomas Jeske, back-to-back sacks to seal this game for the Patriots. Just need to take a couple of knees and Century could escape from their crosstown rivals, but give Legacy a lot of credit for a team that's been shut out by Century back-to-back years. They battled for the entire game.
Yeah, they get the pressure here that you see. Leingang.
Now they've been around for more than 40 years than Legacy, but it took pretty much the entire game to wrap this one up. Century survives 37-29. Craig, you got some final thoughts?
Yeah, just, listen, we still got one more tomorrow, but it's such a great weekend. And, to be here calling football partners so great, and so many people at ESPN and Paragon who put these games on, it's been awesome, a great team effort, and it's been an awesome day.